Okay. Now, we're gonna get ourselves a wasteland tower. Now, how exactly to get up there? Ah, here we go. So when climbing with so little stamina, always keep in mind all the places you can rest to get more. Patience is key. With patience, we can ascend this. Dash at the last second. And look at that. Always look ahead just a little bit. This slope seems like enough to where we could walk on it, so we will. That'll actually let us get our stamina back. And then from here, it looks like we have a nice easy path. Or a relatively easy path. Up to the tower. Yep, there it is. Right there, no problem. Okay, yep, and then there's these guys again. Ugh. I hate the fact that these guys can kill us so easily. The fact that it's nighttime is working against us very badly here. However, it's not too bad. Now, I've already tried. You cannot climb that entire distance with our current amount of stamina without burning any stamina food. So, we're going to use Cryonis on the mud here, which is something I actually didn't know I could do originally when I first came to this tower. Using Cryonis on the mud here. We're gonna make our way across to this thing. This thing's much shorter and will give us a break sooner than the tower would. Again, this is all about conserving stamina as much as possible. It also puts us in prime position, too. Perfect. Excellent. And Wasteland Tower is practically ours at this point. So, despite all the trials and tribulations to get here, getting fairies this early in the game, plus getting Wasteland Tower this early, is completely worth it. Completely worth it. Wasteland Tower overlooks so many locations. Remember what I said earlier. It is easier to travel down than it is to travel up in this game. So the higher up your warp points are, the easier it's going to be to get to basically everywhere. So that's why I wanted Wasteland Tower so bad. There's a lot of places we can go from here. All right. Speaking of places we can go from here. Since we're right here. Almost wonder if I could shoot that bird. Probably can. There is a stable right down there, along with a shrine. And since we're so high up and we're just in like the perfect position, why not go and get it? I mean, we may as well. Oh. We're about to run out of stamina, so slight miscalculation on my part. We're gonna burn one of these. So close. So right out over here somewhere, there's a Korok seed. Also, there's some rich minerals here. Let's go ahead and grab them. Nice aim there, Link. There's Korok seed down here. Trying to remember where exactly, but I know there's one right here. Pretty sure it's down here, right? Or am I thinking of a different one? I thought it was right in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go falling off on me now, Link. Huh. How strange. I'm certain there's a Korok seed around here somewhere. As long as we have the warp point, that's all that matters. We can come back and get it later. As soon as I remember how to get it. Here's another shrine. Do I want to do this shrine now? I forget which shrine this is. Is this a shrine I can do quick? Or not? I don't think so. Yeah, it might be, actually. We might be able to get through here quick, but... We'll just do it legit. Why not? I mean, basically, the measure of being able to do the shrine quickly is, Aw, crap. Is basically whether or not I can jump over the ceiling there, and it looks like I can. But why bother? A shrine like this isn't that long or hard. And it's kind of fun. So these shrines. So, Time Tree, have you seen Star Trek? Like, The Next Generation? Because my theory is that all of these shrines are actually just holodecks. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, a medium level guardian. This could be tricky. What do I think Breath of the Wild 2 will be like? Well, honestly, that's a good question. And a lot of people are still wondering if it's going to use mostly the same map. Like, I honestly wonder what they're going to do. Like, if they're reusing most of the assets and, like, pretty much reusing the map, that's gonna get kind of interesting. I mean, that's possible. Like, it's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be a darker installment. Can I even kill this thing, like, reasonably right now? You know what? I don't know that I can. I mean, I do have this, though. I could give it a shot. Stun it with electricity. Pull back. Ugh. The problem is, I think this thing can kill me in one hit. That's why I'm a little hesitant about it. There we go, Flurry Rush. That's true, I could throw bombs at it for an hour if I really felt like torturing myself for no reason. I swear to God, game, if you crouch on me again. Good thing this guy has terrible, terrible aim. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, I'm worried that I'm not even gonna have enough. Bradnator, how's it going? I am trying to fight this thing that I probably shouldn't be fighting right now. As it will probably kill me if I take any damage from it. Oh my gosh. Good thing I had a fairy. Huh. Well, wondering why I decided to fight this guy, honestly. Because it looks like it's not going to be worth it, even if I can get him. Come on. No, you don't. Yeah, I can get him all right. Ow. It's just gonna be really close. Finally, jeez. Oof. So, I am currently doing a 64% playthrough of this game. Why 64%? Because if you get all the map locations, shrines, divine beasts, and towers, and then half of the Korok seeds, like 450, it adds up to 64%, and half of the Korok seeds is all you actually need in order to get all of the actual inventory slots. So the other 450 Korok seeds are kind of Meaningless. So this is 100% of everything that actually matters in the game, is what I like to call it. And I just started a little while ago. I've cleared the Great Plateau. And basically, I've been using bullet time bounces to get to places that, you know, that I should have taken a lot longer to get to. I actually had a beautiful bounce earlier that got me literally straight to Central Tower without even having to climb the tower. So that was awesome. And then it took me a few tries to get to Wasteland Tower. It took me a while, actually, to get to Wasteland Tower. But I made it to Wasteland Tower, and this is the shrine right next to the stable. New speedrun category, 100% of everything that matters. Yes. Yes, there we go. But yeah, so I'm not a speed runner. I'm not speed running. However, I am using some tricks that the speedrunners use to just make my playthrough a little bit faster and a little more efficient. Well, mostly. Here's your rock back. Mostly, that is. Obviously, there are some inefficiencies due to me failing bullet time bounces on occasion. Yeah, we found an evil Korok. Like, seriously. Koroks are everywhere. How many rocks would a Korok rock if a Korok could rock rocks? 900 is the answer, unfortunately. Way too many. But anyway, so having this stable and having the shrine next to it is really nice for later on. We're not going to go to Gerudo for a long time. But having this point up here was the whole point, was the whole goal of doing this. Drop off topics? I mean, you gotta go with the flow when there's multiple people in your chat. Can't always just do things one way. Besides, I always return to the game at some point. Also, I did see your comment earlier about like the edge of the map. Yeah, I've tried to get there. I've tried. I've tried going off the edge of the map with the infinite jump glitch, and it doesn't work, sadly. Like, way out that way, you see those cliffs past the mountains there. You can't get there. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is kind of strange. The difficulty of this game, actually, it's the hardest part of the game is the beginning of the game. Because you have so little hearts, you die from everything, and you have, like, no armor and stuff. But this game's actually super easy the further into it you get. So right here, I'm going to attempt another bullet time bounce, hopefully to either the Colosseum or that stable over there, because both of those are going to be really critical to have. Let's see if I can actually make it. Ugh, after that fight with that mid-level guardian in the shrine there. Yeah. Oh, whoops. That was dumb. I put my bow away way too soon. That was stupid of me. Well, guess we'll go for another try. I'll probably have to reload, though. Oops. What? Wait a minute. Okay. Does that not seriously look like it should have worked right there? I hit his head. It should have worked. I clipped through him. Yeah. Don't know why that didn't work. Just kind of slammed on the ground and Link's just like, ugh. Come here, you little pest. Doesn't even have to be that good of a bullet time bounce to get over there. So, right about here. Uh-oh. So, with his head frozen sideways like that, is that going to affect the bounce? Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't. I think I went too far past him. Yeah, that's too far. Whoops. Hold up. I can fix that, though. Lock on. And... maybe? No, what? Oh, man. Suddenly I can't line it up at all. Come on, now. Link, cooperate with me. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. This should work. Should. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So there's a couple things to get here, starting with these 2 Korok seeds right up here at the top. It's really easy Korok seeds to get, and we are getting 450 of them, so that's half of them. So we have a lot to collect. There's actually no Korok seed under that rock over there. Quite surprising. However, there is one under this one. I have a tradition around here. Every time I find a Korok under a rock, I like to give them their rock back. Every time. Go ahead. Yeah, just put it right on their head. Exactly. Okay, so down in here, there is a Lionel. We are not equipped to take him on. I am not even going to try. However, more importantly, actually, Ambers are very useful at this early stage of the game. Hey, and we get the Phantom Helmet. Very important, actually. Yeah, look at this. Watch. This mask totally works on Lionels. Hello there, friend. In fact, if you line him up just like this, where those 2 spikes of Majora's Mask are right straddling his head there. Uh-oh. I was gonna say you'd be in perfect position to stun him, but I missed. Whoops. Okay, time to warp. So before I get killed, we're gonna run away. But you can see how close that arrow came to hitting him in the face. If you can hit the Lionel in the face perfectly, you'll stun them. And then they actually still won't know you're there. Like, you can hit them from behind and they'll just, like, turn around and they'll have no idea. I'll show it to you sometime when I don't fail it. Yeah, just like, I love how time freezes. I love how time freezes whenever we warp. Everything just stops. 1 second, Lionel. I need to warp across the map before you kill me. I think Link has to find something. Forced. Start the Master Cycle? Oh. Oh, you're still talking about Breath of the Wild 2. Honestly, man, we have so little information about Breath of the Wild 2. It's hard to speculate. Breath of the Wild 2, honestly, what I'm really hoping for is that Zelda plays a more active role. If you want me to be real. I hope Zelda does more than just be a helpless princess. Maybe she actually does something. Imagine a Zelda game where you could actually play as Zelda. Just for a little bit. Like, I mean, most of the game would still be all about Link because that's what they're all about. But wouldn't it be cool if we could just play as Zelda for a bit? Like, she wouldn't be able to attack with, like, swords and stuff, but instead she'd have, like, magic and stuff like that. That'd be cool, I think. Or maybe she could, like, remote control guardians and stuff. Like, that'd be even cooler. This work? Oh no, I pressed B too many times. No. I got sent to space. If you press B, like, if you put away your shield, the bounce will just send you into space, so... This gets you a lot of height, but it's actually kind of useless for doing what I wanted to do. Yeah, why give them more leaks on Breath of the Wild 2 when we can give them an entirely new game that we didn't leak? Yeah, like Age of Calamity looks like it's going to be real good. I'm looking forward to playing it. What would the context be? I have no idea, man. Honestly, with Link and Zelda traveling together, I think it would, like I said, I think it would be cool. Like, what if we could switch back and forth between Link and Zelda? Like, tag team it, like they're in a party or something. There's a bunch of different ways that they could approach this, and it would be awesome. Where are we going? Okay. We're going the right direction. Good. Stamina. Need stamina foods. There's so little we know and so many theories and stuff, man. It's just like, it's impossible to really tell what's gonna happen right now. Everything's a theory, exactly. There's your rock back. So, now we got that Korok seed, now we're gonna get this shrine, and we're gonna get this stable. So, this stable right here is super important. Like, super important, super important. Let's go ahead and do the shrine. But basically, the way I do this game is I go to Impa, like after I'm done with all these bullet bouncing shenanigans to get warp points nearby. Basically, the route goes, we head to Impa, we go to Hateno, we do the whole memories thing so that we can collect memories on the way. The very first divine beast I'm going to beat is Vametto. 100%. Okay, so we could use infinite jump to totally skip this shrine. But, it's easy enough of a shrine. We don't really need to go that far for it. I feel like that's not necessary, really. Also, I was just thinking, can I just hit that with a bomb? Save myself an arrow. Yes, Rivali's Gale. That is the reason. So, Rivali's Gale is extremely helpful at traversing the map early on. So that's why we want to do that one first. The second thing we're going to do is Rudania. Not because Rudania's power is all that amazing. Or, like, not because we need Daruk's protection, but because once we have Rivali's Gale and we have the warp point on top of Death Mountain, that's the highest point in the game. Or one of the highest points in the game. So having that warp point with Rivali's Gale allows us to get a lot of stuff really easily. Not the least of which is the travel medallion. I think Death Mountain's actually higher. I could be wrong. Actually, we can check. Hold on just a moment. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, I want to get that chest. Oh, actually, it's magnetic. I didn't have to do that. Okay, well. Oh, no! Get up there. Okay. I was like, no, don't fall off. Don't be like that, Link. All right. Grab that. Do like this. And puzzle solved. Again, I could have just used infinite jump to get up here later on, but why? It's too easy a shrine to be worried about skipping it. So actually, now that you've said it, Brad Nader, now that you've said it, why don't we check? I mean, you could be right. Hebra's pretty high. Also, there's one other thing about this stable. So I'm going to use some amiibos that I have to get Epona. However, if you don't have them, like let's say you don't have amiibos, one of the best horses in the game is the Royal Horse. And we are definitely going to get this side quest done anyway, so if you cook a bunch of stamina food, you can catch the Royal Horse and use the Royal Horse from here as your horse, or catch another regular horse if you want to. But I'm going to use Epona because I have the little scanner thing to get for it, so I'm going to take advantage of it because I have it. But honestly, I'm not going to get anything like game-breaking with it. So the Mario 35th anniversary one? Yeah. I don't think that's going to help you in Breath of the Wild, though. But like I said, I'm not going to use the amiibos to do anything game-breaking. I'm just going to get a horse from it. So, like, yeah, if you don't have one, it's not like it's going to be all that bad. Yeah, it gives you a box. Yeah, that's true. It gives you boxes and fish. If you don't have one that actually works with Breath of the Wild, it'll still give you stuff. So, also, like I said, if you can get to the stable, do the side quest where you find the Royal Horse and use the Royal Horse. This playthrough is meant for people who have already played this game once, so Yeah, this is not blind at all. So, anyway, I now think we have pretty much all we need. There's definitely some other stuff we could get here in, like, down here in this area. In fact, I think I might get some of it. No, there's a memory over here. We'll get stuff later. So, we've done pretty much all the bullet time bounces nearby that actually matter. It's time to actually proceed on our journey like normal. No more crazy bullet time bounces. No more crazy tricks. Because now we have a lot of stuff to collect. We have a bunch of useful warp points for later. That was the whole point of the bullet time bounce shenanigans. Now that we have that, now things are going to have to slow down a bit. Because remember, we're getting 64%. Which means we're going to be getting a lot of Korok seeds and stuff. And locations. One of the things that will happen if you try to do bullet time bounces everywhere or stasis launches. Like Bradnator, I don't know if you know how to do stasis launching, but like that's also a really fun trick to do, but there's just one problem. You'll often end up going right past areas that you need to visit because map locations count. I'll take that. So like for example, this location counts. Like, you're not going to see it. But Outpost Ruins here, Outpost Ruins actually counts towards 100%. At least that's what the game counts toward it, so... I could have... Yes, it actually does. Map locations count. In fact, you know something? You want to know something really weird, Bradnator? Guess what? Shrines don't count. Now, when I say that, what I mean is completing the shrine doesn't count. What counts is that you get the map location of the shrine and activate it. It does not matter if you actually get the spirit orb out of it. I'm serious. This game, differentiating what people consider to be 100% and what this game considers to be 100% are very different things. Korok seeds all 900 Korok seeds collectively account for 72% of 100% of this game. The map locations, I think, are like, I don't know, 18% or not even that. Then like the shrines count for more or less the same amount. And then like the divine beasts, so the divine beasts count. The shrine map locations count. Map locations, like things on the map count. Yeah, it only counts the map. That's what counts towards completion. Yeah. Except the divine beasts. I'm pretty sure the divine beasts count, I think. But towers don't count. Get that. Towers don't count. Like the map location of the tower counts. But like... the tower itself doesn't count. Like, you don't have to actually activate the tower or get full map completion. Like, isn't that just crazy? Like, what was Nintendo thinking with all that? Okay, so I wanted to come out here to get the map location. That's why I headed in this direction. Having done that, there's actually a very different direction I want to go in anyway. So I just needed that map location. Now we're actually going to take a different direction. And maybe even evade the rain. Do I have a Discord? Not yet. That is one of many things I'm working on. But I have to find time to work on it. I mean, I have a part-time job, and, you know, along with this, that I stream for 15 hours a week, you know, and it's, well, normally anyway. And it's just like, I have a lot of work to do, so like I have to do a Discord, I want to do more alerts for my stream. Nobody's ever subbed yet, which by the way, if you truly enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I would love to create a Discord for you guys, and I'm already halfway through the process of doing so. However, Time Tree, I may take you up on that offer if I can't get one together sometime over the weekend here. Yeah, no. Do whatever you'd like to do, man. Don't feel pressured. I really wish this rain would go away because there's more Korok seeds around here somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right, it's in here. Yeah, now that there's more people in the stream, having a Discord does seem like something that would make sense. And I'd love to do that as soon as I get the time to do it. Also, I would prefer, if possible, to set up the Discord myself. I appreciate you all offering to help me out with that. I really do. But the thing is, it comes down to I need to make sure I know how to run it myself. Like, it's one of those things. It's kind of important for me to be able to manage my own stuff. Though I really appreciate that you guys are offering to help me. Like, honestly. Yeah, when Breath of the Wild 2 gets here, like, here's my thing with streaming new games. Because I'm a small streamer, I don't stream new games right away. Generally speaking, I wait at least a couple weeks for the big streamers to finish streaming it so that I'll not be buried under a million streamers. It's generally how I approach it. But I also don't want to wait too long. Because if I wait too long, then, you know, nobody will be streaming it anymore. Although, in Breath of the Wild 2's case, I'm sure someone will be streaming it anyway. This rain actually really sucks right now. This is one of the two major complaints I have about Breath of the Wild. Like, I don't have many complaints about this game. I really don't. But, like, among the two biggest complaints I have, rain and the stamina wheel kind of suck. So where are we headed right now? We are headed to the Dueling Peaks Tower. But we're taking a very scenic route to get there because we need to collect a lot of Korok seeds. Oh yeah, no, Breath of the Wild is going to be around forever. People are going to stream this forever. People still watch Ocarina of Time. As you rock back. Finally, the rain is over with, and we can see what we're doing again. It's still early enough in the morning for Keys to be out, however. Can't wait for them to be gone. Let's just shove this in there. Bradnator, have you seen, I believe his name is Medi333 on YouTube? Glitch hunting is literally all he does, and glitch hunting for this game specifically. Yeah, Medi. Yeah, it's a pretty fun channel. Sometimes. Like, sometimes he doesn't really have much going on. But, like, sometimes he has really, really cool stuff to show off. Yeah, Ice Horse. I think I saw that. This is another super easy shrine that I could use infinite jump to skip if I wanted, but because it's so easy, there's no point. Later on, I will be skipping a bunch of shrines, like just breaking a bunch of shrines with infinite jump. But some shrines can't be skipped that way, and some shrines are so easy there's no point, like this one. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Like, I'm only just now really... Like, I've been working on maybe doing a Discord for a while, but I haven't had too many people actually in my stream, so I'm kind of like, well, so why should I worry about a Discord until I have people to be in it? But if you guys, since you guys are here, I mean, I'm totally down. I want that treasure chest, though. I'm totally down for finishing it. Like, if you guys are saying you enjoy my content enough to actually come back, then I will happily make a Discord. And get serious about that. Hey, thanks for coming, Brad Nader. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate you being here. Yep, I've got about an hour left. Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day as well. I'll be streaming again tomorrow from 4 to 9. Well, 4 to 9 Mountain Time, if you're interested. This Sheikah right here, he always looks like he's just like, he has got a headache or something. He's just like, So he's kind of bored. Like, that pose, I don't know what it is about him, like, holding his head. Like, he's either bored or he's got a headache. That Sheikah right there is always just like, wow, what a pose to get frozen in for 10,000 years. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run some ads now. I'll see you guys in just a minute. So, as I said, we are slowly making our way to the Dueling Peaks Tower over there. We're going to do one more bullet time bounce when we get there. But we're actually going to deliberately do what I told you not to do earlier. And that's if you press B too many times, it'll like, the bounce will just send you way up into space. Well, guess what? There's an enemy camp right there at the base of the mountains. And we can use it to bullet time bounce pretty much straight up to the top. So, that saves us a ton of time and stamina climbing. So that's going to be ultra useful. And then after that, well, we'll see. First of all, however, there's a Korok seed at the top of this. But since it's going to cost us a ton of stamina, I want to make sure I get this just so. Yep, there it is. Having so little stamina really sucks. But like I said, the hardest part of this game is the early game. Because we don't have much stamina, we die in one hit from, like, everything. But, like, later on, we're going to be so overpowered, this game's going to be, like, just too easy. It'll be too easy to break this game any way we want later on. Anyway, so from here, there's another Korok seed. Excuse me. Go ahead and get over here. Just gotta manage to throw this in. Indeed. Just gotta manage to... Oh, so close. Okay. I'm actually gonna save right here. The reason I'm saving right here is because if I end up running out of rocks, reloading will just reload all the rocks. There we go. But I got it in 2, so perfect. We're going to climb up just a little bit here. I think that will help us. Come on. Get up there, Link. And then we're going to glide down to the opposite shore here. From here, we can get yet another easy Korok seed. See, this is what I'm talking about. If we skipped past all this stuff, we would only have to come back here later. So, like, even though it's dull, the truth is there's really no way to avoid this if you want to get, like, higher percents. Like, I could just, like, complete the game if I wanted to. I could just beat the game real fast. If I wanted to just zoom around the map and not care about Korok seeds, that would be... I could totally do that, but I do actually care about the Korok seeds, though. Also, make sure you get this one. I didn't even know for sure that there was a Korok seed right there. I just saw a very suspicious-looking rock out in the open and figured it was probably a Korok seed, and then I was right. But in all honesty, I completely forgot about that one. I did not seriously think it was. I thought it was a little too easy. We're gonna just steal their treasure real quick. Actually, I could have used magnesis on that one. I don't actually have to come over here. That one has... Oh, wow, that one has one of the Yiga bows. Oh, snap. Also a really good shield. Well, really good for where we're at, I suppose. Cool. You know something, though? Pardon me, sir. Could I have that bow? I kind of want it. I would like to have that. Oh, wait, that's right. I need to ditch the one I have, though. Oh, what? Oh, I can't ditch it in the water. No. That's so weird. I don't know why, but the game won't let me ditch things while I'm in the water. It's like, but why not, though? Why can't I release things from here? Give me that. Thank you. That duplex bow will actually be potentially very helpful. Duplex bows are fun. All the Yiga weapons are fun. Like, have you noticed that? Like, the Wind Cleaver is fun. Like, and the duplex bow here that fires, like, 2 shots in a row. It's super fun. Especially with ice arrows. The duplex bow with ice arrows is crazy good because when an enemy is frozen, they take triple damage from the next hit. So if you use ice arrows, you freeze them with the first hit. And then after that, the second hit strikes them and they take triple damage from it. So it's like a ton more damage than it says on there. Here's your rock back. Okay, from here, I need to get over to the other side of this, preferably without talking to the man on the bridge. Man on bridge is not helpful to talk to. There's a guy on this bridge who will stop you and try to tell you, that guy right there, he'll try to tell you about Guardians. And if you try to jump off, he's like, no, wait, don't do it. And it just wastes a ton of time. Okay, so this is the point wherein I am going to pull out my my amiibo. It's not even an actual amiibo, it's just the thing you scan on the bottom. And actually make use of the amiibo functionality. Again, if you don't have this, don't worry about it. There is nothing you can get from amiibos that you can't just get in-game from some other source. Well, except for one thing that I'll show you way later on. But for now, I'm just going to use this to get Epona. Epona is just a really good horse. That's literally all this does for me, is get me a really good horse. If you don't have the amiibo, just get a horse like normal. But we're not even going to use our horse too much because we have stuff to collect. Don't get hit by the boulder. Oh. No. My D-pad is malfunctioning. There we go. There are a bunch of Korok seeds on the way to the Dueling Peaks Tower that we have to collect. Yep, Epona's still down there. Ah, yeah, that's right. Do I want to collect that one now? Yeah, sure, why not? Also, here's a trick. Here's a trick I saw the other day. This one will make you smile if you've played this game before. Watch this. So, you know this puzzle right here where it's like collect all the fruit except for the one and make all the trees match? Watch this. Why does that work? And then we just send that apple off to somewhere. Like, that really doesn't seem like a thing that should work, but it actually does. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back to Epona now. Epona is a horse with level 4 stats all the way across the board, and it has max loyalty to you immediately. Also, later we'll get to see some funny dialogue because we have Epona. Is that's not a Korok seed, is it? Or is that just a treasure chest? I think that's a treasure chest. Yeah, that's a treasure chest. Okay. But now we need to see what's in it. We stopped for it. So now we have to see what's in it. Hey, money. Since that's pretty much all that's good for. Whoa. Stupid Octoroks. I should shoot you for that. Instead, I will run past. Okay. Some more Korok seeds on the way here. There's actually a lot in this little mini forest here. There's a lot of stuff to do. For example, right here, we can get a silent shroom. We can blow up this wall. Maybe. There we go. And then inside of this wall, we have a bunch of gemstone-containing rocks. Ordinarily, I would not blow up the rocks because then the gems would scatter everywhere, but because we're inside a cave, there's nowhere else for them to go. So we can just, like, collect a bunch of topazes and get this Korok seed. Like it's no big deal. Here's your rock back. We already have 40. We already have 40 Korok seeds. There's a random mighty thistle up here, in case you want to get some attack up food going. There's Epona. Oh, wait. Maybe horses don't come to you until... Yeah. I guess they don't come to you until after you have... till you put them in a stable. That's alright. Oh, around here somewhere. There it is. There it is. There it is. Not quite done yet. Still Korok seeds along the way. There's a bunch of them everywhere. So, these pinwheel puzzles here. Ordinarily, I wouldn't do these little archery ones, but this one's relatively easy. Relatively. So, basically the key to them is just wait here. Eventually that balloon will come back across the same path that it was on. Eventually. Oh, man. Maybe they're on really long tracks, though. Oh, here we go. And you can pretty much always hit them that way. Also, these ones change paths on what seems to be set intervals. Maybe I can just, like... Yeah, I can get that one on the way down. Oh, I missed that one. Oops. That one seems to be, like, spiraling around. Oh, what? That one looked like it should have hit. I hate to resort to the patience method of dealing with anything if I can avoid it. There we go. Which is why I generally don't do these. But this one's right here, and it's not that bad, so... We'll just do it. Additionally... Isn't there some more stuff over here? No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Epona. Oh, wait. No, that's on the next rock. That's on the next outcropping, isn't it? Okay. Alright. There's another Korok seed up ahead here. The yellow flower. Chase the flower. Also, grab these. while we're here. So, it should be pretty obvious what this Korok seed is trying to get you to do. It's not only giving you an excuse to get a Korok seed, but it's giving you an excuse to come across to the other side here so we can grab this tower that's like right here. Epona is still over there, so we should be fine. Whoa. That was not the leap I was expecting. Calm down there, Link. I could wait till later to collect this tower by gliding down after I do a bullet time bounce to the top of the dueling peaks, but, I mean, it's right here. So there's really no point. Plus, having this tower will help me get back to that enemy camp right over there pretty easily later on, when I am ready to actually do that bullet time bounce. Again, the goal with doing all of these bounces is to get the high places as quickly as possible, because it's always easier to travel down rather than up. If you want to get anywhere in this game, it's easier to glide down than it is to climb up or walk around. So to be fast and efficient, we want to have these high grounds. And the dueling peaks is actually one of the most critical high grounds in the game, especially for the early game. It is one of the most jam-packed, treasure-loaded high grounds to get. However, before we do that, I'm gonna want to get Epona to the stable. And then we will warp back to collect all the other shrines and things around here. So let's go ahead and get Epona back here. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Epona. No, where are you going? Epona? Where are you going? What has just happened? I hope I'm not stuck. Just go around the corner. Okay. That was a little scary there for a second. I thought I might have gotten stuck. That did not happen, thankfully. Oh. Whoa. Epona. Ugh. This is why I don't like horses, though. Even though we have Epona. Please, Epona. Just go in a straight line. Go where I tell you to. Like, it always feels like it overturns. Whenever I turn with horses, they always feel like they're overturning or not turning enough. I don't know what it is about Nintendo and horse controls that just does not work. But anyway, we're gonna blow past that person at breakneck speeds, and then we're going to actually pass by the stable here and get something else real quick. This is important. Stop, Epona. Gosh, I have to, like, pull back on the stick several times. The purpose of getting the shrines is to get more stamina. So believe it or not, this bridge right here counts as a map location. If you don't get it, you can't get 100%. Like, you can get it any time, but I'm just saying, like, I found out the hard way, these two bridges actually count as map locations. And yes, we are going to get more hearts as well, but mainly stamina. So, yeah, these bridges are important. Yeah, so the purpose of doing shrines is to get 100% of the shrines, get more stamina first, and then more hearts for sure.
Hi.
Yes, I do know about the stable system.
Hey.
Register horse. Yes. Max bond, gentle temperament, 4 stars and everything, because it's Epona. Not a problem. Charge a registration fee. We get a saddle and bridle. Oh! Oops. I don't have any rupees. That's okay, I can fix that. Where's Beetle? Beetle! Remember this guy from Wind Waker? This guy has a lot of money on him. Look at what I've got.
Wow.
Now we have lots of rupees. I'm actually going to hang on to my topazes for later. There's something I want to do with them. But I am going to get rid of all my rubies, sapphires, opals, and ambers because there's very little point to hanging on to them. Why do we need this much money so early in the game? Simple. We need to buy the stealth armor as soon as we get to Kakariko. The stealth armor is super good. So, we need all the money we can get to pay for that and to pay for whatever else we might need on the way here. So let's go ahead and register our horse now that we have the money.
Hi.
Not a problem. Registration fee. Okay, please enter a name for your horse. Wait a minute. Isn't this Epona, the horse of legend? What are you thinking? You can't rename a horse of legend? Pretty sure there's a law against that. So Epona it is. And now we will promptly board Epona for the moment. We're gonna need Epona later though. So if you caught a wild horse, or if you're following along and you've caught a wild horse, board it for now. Epona is only available through like the amiibo, so you have to have like the little the Link amiibo, or you have to have the I forget what it's called, like the CRT scan thingy. I have the I don't actually have an amiibo. I didn't spend money on a figurine. I just got the little part that you scan. They're available all like online. I found them on eBay. Like just somebody, like the little scanner things are easy to copy. So people have like not cracked it really. They just copied the scanner things on the bottom of the amiibos and they just sell them. They're ultra cheap, easy to get. So you have to have the amiibo in order to get Epona specifically. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. Like any horse will do. Like you really don't. Epona's just, I'm only using Epona because I can. If you can't, just capture any horse. Any horse will do. And like I said earlier, get the royal horse from that side quest at that other stable. If you manage to get over to that, like I did, which isn't that hard because it's a really close bullet time bounce, you'll be able to just get the royal horse, and the royal horse has really good stats too. And we will be capturing that horse, by the way, later on. We will be capturing that horse anyway. So you'll get to see me collect it, because that's a side quest that I think counts. Like, a lot of the side quests in this game just reward you with rupees, but some of the side quests actually give you really good stuff. Even if it's not 100% necessary. Like, I want to get the royal horse. It doesn't feel like I'm playing 100% of the game if I don't get the royal horse. Like, also, side quests like Tarrytown. Like, technically, you don't have to complete Tarrytown, but of course I'm going to complete Tarrytown. Like, that's a side quest that actually gives me something other than just some rupees. So I'm definitely going to do that one. Like, all the major side quests that are important, I'm going to do. So this girl will give you a free elixir that you can sell if you don't need. Literally just by talking to her. Speed up elixir. Speaking of speed ups. Later on, we're definitely going to want to have some stuff to speed us up. So, we will need some rush shrooms or maybe some swift violets later if we can find them. But for now, we've boarded our horse. What value is there in completing all 120 shrines? The value is that you'll have maximum stamina and maximum available hearts. That is the value in it. And if that doesn't sound like a lot of value, you should try to play Super Mario Odyssey. You get even less value for collecting stuff in that game. But in this game, you actually get increases to your stamina and hearts, and that's what it's good for. Besides the fact that it's also important for completion, like actual completion. Like technically, you can just get the shrine locations, and the game will say you have % completion. But meh, like I don't feel like it's actually completed unless I actually beat the shrine, you know, and get the reward from it. I don't feel like it's actually completed. And if you look at the actual definition of 100% according to the speedrunners, it is. Like the speedrunner definition of 100% and also the game's definition of 100% are very different. So keep that in mind. Pretty much Nintendo designed this game in such a way as that you pretty much define your own 100% however you want to. Basically. So we're going to go back to Dueling Peaks. So again, I define 100% as 100% of everything that matters in the game. So not necessarily all the side quests, just most of them. Just basically skipping the ones that only give you rupees. And also 450 Korok seeds. That's half of them. That's enough to get all of your inventory slots. And the inventory slots are really the reason that you collect Korok seeds. Like, you don't collect Korok seeds, like, because you just want to collect them for collection's sake, right? You collect Korok seeds because you want the inventory upgrades, but you only need half of them, so why would you collect the rest of them? Oh, you like the Royal Guard outfit, huh? It's a good outfit. We're just gonna get rid of him. I don't need a Boko bow. I do, however, need these guys to die. So the fact that it's nighttime is actually somewhat advantageous because I really kind of need these guys to go. Or at least some of them. So these guys have a lot of health and are actually very dangerous. I'm going to pull this out. Save my game right here. And see if I can kill this guy easily, maybe? Okay. Well, I mean, we killed the one guy easily. Now, I'm gonna warp back over here to get away from their aggro. The reason I want to kill all but one of them is because if I leave one alive and I freeze the other one, what'll happen is the one enemy that's still not frozen, he'll push the other one around and it will mess up my bounce. So I really need to get this enemy camp down to just the one. I really just want only that blue guy to be alive. There we go. Like that. This guy, it's annoying that he's aggroed on me. Should I worry about it? Actually, put that on. And then we're going to save the game in case anything bad happens. I really don't need much from you, mister. I don't need a particular direction. This is the easiest bullet time bounce because I really don't need a particular direction or anything. I really just need to go straight up. As high as the game will let me go. Like that. It would have been nice to, like, be aimed a little bit closer to everything, but that's fine. This is good enough. Go ahead and save here. So, welcome to another Talus fight. You do not have to fight this Talus if you don't want to, but I'm going to. Oh, there he is. You want to get up behind him. Stone Talus Senior. Again, notice how much more health this one has. Be respectful. Get off of him. Wait for your stamina to recharge. Never run out of stamina. And be extra respectful of this Talus. Be respectful of your elders. If he tosses you off, you will fall down the mountain. So, don't. Notice he's regenerating HP because this is Master Mode. That's another thing. Master Mode causes enemies to regenerate HP if you don't hit them continuously. So, he's charging up. I'm gonna get off of him. Yep. Again, take your time. Ah, whoa, whoops. Not that much time, hold on. Oh no, and now it's raining? Oh, you're kidding. Not rain, not now. Stay behind him, stay close to him, stay close to his legs. Take your time and do not rush things. Why is there rain in sun weather? Get off of him now. Don't stay on him too long, he will throw you off. Like I said, not good. He will throw you down the mountain and waste a lot of your time and kill you as well. Now somehow, like, this game loves to throw rain in randomly. I don't know if you noticed that, Time Tree, like, while you were playing your first playthrough. Have you noticed, like, even in sunshine weather, like, suddenly rain will come out of nowhere? And be like, Hey, guess what? Rain, just to ruin your climbing. Even though the weather doesn't say rain. There we go. More money. Lots and lots of money. Always good to have in the early parts of this game. Later on, we will have ways of getting money. So does the Stone Talus only appear because Master Mode? No. This Stone Talus is in both modes. It's in the same location. It might have more HP, maybe. Sorry, I couldn't really read while I was, fighting it. You don't have to fight that Talus, but I choose to fight that Talus. Because I can. Because it's worth it early on. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this guy too. We can get some Octorok parts. And lots of brand new prompts as well, clearly. Hey, look, a replacement iron sledgehammer. How nice of it. How nice of this game. Get some of this. Like, there's a ton of good stuff on this mountain to just go ahead and grab. And actually, I completely forgot about one good thing that we can get that's right down here. I want to make sure we get it. There's a treasure chest over by this tree. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. But yeah, like, the enemies are all still there. Like, there's no such thing. Basically, Master Mode does only one thing. Master Mode increases the level of all enemies on the map and gives them regeneration. So, like, on normal mode, there'd be orange bokoblins, but in Master Mode, all the orange bokoblins are blue bokoblins. They literally just up all the enemy levels by 1, and then all enemies gain regeneration if you don't hit them. Like, continuously, they'll eventually regenerate out of combat. They'll regenerate their HP. That's what happens when you see the bar flashing like flashing like it was during the Talus fight. So that's literally all that Master Mode does. That is the only difference. Still have my one fairy I'm hanging on to. I'm gonna keep hanging on to it too. Do I want to cook more stamina? It might be nice, actually. Fire arrows, come to me. Does the DLC add giant white monsters? Not Lionels? No? Yeah, no. The DLC doesn't add... The DLC adds very specific things. It doesn't add... Like, it does add... The second DLC, Champion's Ballad, does add some enemies once you activate it. But, like, for specific quests and things. White monsters? Oh. Well, no. Unless you're on Master Mode, you're not going to see more of, like, the... They're called silver, but, like, silver Lionels, silver Bokoblins, silver Moblins, and Lizalfos, those enemies... The further into this game you progress, like the closer to 100% you are. In fact, it's actually based on the hidden EXP system. There's an EXP system in this game that's actually hidden from the player. And if you kill, like, it's based on, like, how many of a certain type of enemy you've killed. If you kill a bunch of, like, bokoblins, like, a certain tier, like black bokoblins and white bokoblins, like, your EXP will go up and you'll start seeing more and more enemies that are higher tier. Up to a limit. Like, there's a certain number that you, once you kill, it won't give you more EXP. It's a complicated system. I'll explain it a little more later. But basically, higher tier enemies will appear the more you fight and kill enemies of a lower tier. Also, Divine Beast completion, because killing the bosses will raise your EXP a lot too. And cause more higher tier enemies to appear. So we're gonna cook some stuff. No, the Champion's Ballad does add, like, the Champion's Ballad does add specifically, they add one talus. There's a huge talus they add, and there's also like a big white Molduga that they add. But they don't actually add more regular enemies. White and black giant ones? No. Oh, we got a lucky cook. Sometimes when you're cooking, you'll get lucky and get a dish with extra properties. Like this one gave us just more stamina than we would normally have gotten from that. All right, cool. What else we got? We could also cook that, well, or we could save it for later. I don't know. Actually, we could cook this. That's what we need to do. Plus 4 hearts. I'll take that. Also. Oh wow, a full wheel for one fish? Dang, I didn't know the fish were worth that much. Cool, I'll take it though. And I think that's all we're gonna need to cook for now. I think we're good. Okay. So that bullet time bounce that shot us up into the air was actually very helpful at helping us climb this. By putting us in that position, we can now basically just whistle run up the side of one of the dueling peaks. And again, this is a super valuable warp point to have for later. Don't want to head the wrong way, though. We're making our way to Kakariko just really slowly, getting all the stuff we can get along the way. Korok seed. Here's your rock back. And then from here, I'm gonna try and get to that shrine. Or as close as I can. I have enough extra stamina saved up. I should be okay. Right about here, perhaps. And then we'll just carefully get around here to this side, and now I think we can just run up this a little bit. Cheat and get some of our stamina back. So if you're on a slope that's not super gosh, I forgot the term already. If you're on a slope that's not too steep, there we go. Jeez, I can't believe I forgot the word steep. If you're on a slope that's not too steep, you can actually just like run up the side of it and your stamina will regenerate while you're running up the side. So there's a shrine location for us. I will solve that shrine in just a second, but oh. Looks like the stream was lagging there for a second, but we seem to be okay for the moment. Or not. Is the stream lagging for you guys? I hope it's not lagging too bad. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab that Korok seed. And then we're gonna go ahead and save our game, actually. So from here, we can glide down to pretty much everything in this circle right here. We have so much distance we can cover from just having this shrine at the top. It is so worth having. So now we have to solve the twin shrines here. Well, we don't have to. I'm pretty sure we could actually just infinite jump through this. But these shrines are, again, it's one of those, it's too easy not to just do them. Why bother? So the shrine, this shrine and the one on the other mountain, they have each other's passwords. So 1, 3, 5, 4, 2. Just gotta remember that. As we jump down to the other one. One, 3, 5, 4, 2. Two, 4, 2, 5, 1. So. Two, 4, 2, 5, 1. Gotta keep that in mind while I put in the other code. And hope I'm not putting it in backwards. I think this is right. Yep. 2, 4, 2, 5, 1 is the other one. Also, I almost forgot. So I had a friend once tell me if you come up here on top of this elevator, you can totally just take a picture. If you have the camera app on your Sheikah slate at this point, you can just take a picture of the code for each of the shrines. And I was like, oh, that's super clever. But the route I take doesn't get us the camera rune right away. Like, we're not in a hurry to get the camera rune, so I just memorize the code. But we want to go ahead and get that treasure that's right there because we can. Might as well empty out the shrine, right? It's a Zelda... It's Zelda tradition, you know? Whenever you're in a dungeon, you can't leave any treasure chests on the map, right? Man, stuck in that pose. Okay. Hey, I'm just glad to have you, Time Tree. Thank you so much for coming. I'm actually about to end in like 10 minutes anyway. So I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm gonna check on something real quick before I solve the other shrine. I want to see something. Just like paranoid checking something. Did already get this, didn't I? Yes, I already got it. Okay, good. Or it would be here. The treasure chest that was right there. Yeah, anyway, thank you. Thanks for coming. I hope to see you tomorrow. You have a good time. Good time watching whatever other stream it is. You have a nice night. I'm just gonna complete this shrine over here. Maybe get to Kakariko and then, yeah, we'll grab Hetsu real quick on the way, and I think that's gonna be that. Not much left to do this session. Oh, that's right. There is another shrine at the bottom of the... bottom of these peaks. I'll go ahead and grab that too. There's so much to do, and one thing just kind of leads to the other. It's hard to stop once you get started in this game. So 24251. And don't forget the treasure chest. What do we got? Eightfold longsword. It's actually kind of useless. But this is about to break, so... let's just watch it break like glass, you know. A metal sword. Breaks like glass. That's how that works. All right. Man, imagine being stuck in a pose like that for 10,000 years. Your arm under your knee like that. It's like, that's gotta strain your back over such a long time. All right, so that takes care of those two shrines. Now to take care of the one at the bottom. There we go. Another super easy shrine, might as well. A lot of the early shrines are not even worth doing with the infinite jump. You might as well just do them normal, since they're like right here. Also, this one would be bad for infinite jump because you need to go forward, not up. Slowly take us across. Oh no! Oops. A little too far. There we go. I swear these are just holodecks. It's just like Star Trek. It's just like the Next Generation. They're just holodecks. Everything in here is just holographic matter. It's not, it's just force fields and photons. Oh, not enough. Too late. Oh, what? So close. There we go. Okay, and then we jump down here. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have to jump down here, do we? Whatever. Either way. Let's go ahead and put this on the button right here. Get over there. Reach. Oh, no. Oh, no. Will it not reach from here? Uh-oh. Well, we can put it right there. And I'm pretty sure I can just still move it from there if I need to. We actually really want what's in that treasure chest right there. It's actually really, really nice to have, so... Uh-oh. Yeah, dang it, I was afraid of that. Alright, well, that's why they gave us a second one. Oof. Climbing gear. Then we need to remove that. No problem. There's a bunch of different ways I could have removed that. I just felt like doing it that way. Okay. Okay, so now we're actually going to warp back up here. We're going to head back to the stable. But we're going to get the shrine on the way down, as well as the Korok seed. And then I'll probably save at the stable. It's probably where I'm going to end up stopping for the night. Because it's starting to get to be that time. Let's just grab this Korok seed on the way here. Down it goes. It should work. Yeah. Alrighty. And then from here, we'll grab the shrine down there, but I'm actually not going to do that shrine because that shrine can be cheesed pretty easily, and it's kind of sort of worth it. I mean, I don't know. I might change my mind by the time tomorrow rolls around. But we'll see. Hey! Soldier's broadsword. I've already got one. Believe it or not, that treasure's not worth having. It also strikes me as a progressive treasure as well, which means it might actually be worth getting later instead of now, assuming I ever come back to it. Dahamar Shrine. Man, what a name. Dahamar. Okay. I may or may not save this shrine for later, but either way, it is time to stop for the night. Thank you all so much for coming. I truly appreciate all your support. Just coming and watching is a real big help. Like, thank you so much. Avalon, Time Tree, and Bradinator, thank you so much for coming and chatting tonight. Thank you all for coming and watching. I hope to have some new bit alerts up soon, either tomorrow or by Monday. We'll see how that goes, but I'm actually working on some new bit alerts. And I guess I'll be working on a Discord too, possibly. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow around 4. Have a good night. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.